center. If you stop rolling it, obviously it falls on the floor. And these are where all the tools are. There's tools hanging over the bench, and then all the tools are here. There's blocks in the bucket for shaping the glass. The blocks are different sizes. What else? So everything's here that I'll need for blowing glass, for shaping the piece. This is the day tank. This is where the glass is melted. So when you open it, there's a foot pedal. It opens, and there's a crucible in the bottom, and it holds 220 pounds of molten glass. Well, sometimes you don't use a blowpipe. You either use a blowpipe, which is hollow, if you're going to do something that has a bubble or that's hollow, or you use a solid rod for things like marbles, paperweights, flowers. You just use the solid rods. So after you dip the glass out of here, then you sit down at the bench, you do shaping with blocks, you do shaping with tools, shaping with paper, and then all the reheating takes place here. This is called a glory hole, and you put the pipe on here and reheat. And if you put it on the yoke moves in and out so that you can sort of keep it balanced. If you got a big piece, you know, your balance point is a little bit different, and you can reheat it at different levels of temperature in the glory hole. Really get a nice amount of glass on the end. Now what I want to do, I want to keep it kind of warm and keep it shape. So if I just sort of slowly sit here and turn it slowly, it sort of stays in shape. I think I'm going to just shape it just a little bit. Now the trick is to keep it nice and uniform, nice and round. And keep the heat in there. So you can judge the temperature by holding your hand above it. So that's my first layer of glass. So now I'm going to get a second layer of glass, and then I'm going to go over and get some color. I'm going to try to keep the glass as hot as possible. So I'm going to just roll it on this table. Now this table is called a marver, by the way. I'm going to roll it on the table. I'm going to dip it in the white. And I reheat, and I keep turning all the time. Sort of just, it's a slow turn. I can actually turn both directions. That color's melted in. Then I'm going to dip it in the other color. And when I'm reheating, the color melts together. I'm going to sit down, shape it, just by making it nice and flat. I'm going to squeeze it. So there's the flower. And I just keep sort of pulling it, and it gets a nice warming, it starts to glow and makes it smooth. So once it starts to glow, I know that it's starting to get smooth. Put on a glove to sort of protect my hand. Pick up the tongs and reach in here and put it way in the back. And it's finished.
Akron Glassworks is at 106 North Main Street in Akron. For details on glass demonstrations, on hours, or on workshops, call 330-253-5888 or visit www.akronglassworks.com online. For information on Russ O'Brien and his work, visit his website at www.o'brienartglass.com.